change that.
Peace and blessings, family. How y'all doing?
Peace and blessings, family. How you doing?
Trying to let y'all get up in here before we start.
Y'all doing okay?
Y'all doing okay tonight?
Warrior face, y'all. Zombie face. That's right. And
make sure y'all put.
Let me see what else.
Make sure y'all hit the like button before y'all start watching this video. Let me see. Let me go to the chat.
Let me see what else they got on here, y'all. Cause
see, you be talking about me and the camera. You wait till you go live to start playing with the settings.
Well, we could play with the settings if we want to.
Let me see.
Let me see, y'all. Is that like 70? That kind of look like in the 70s. I gotta fix my afro. Y'all know I gotta fix my afro, right? Okay. We just waiting for Brother Dinkra to get it right, cause he ain't got it right, y'all.
I ain't got it right. You the one playing with the screen. How y'all doing tonight?
You don't see me playing with. I ain't playing with nothing, y'all. Y'all see me playing with any screen?
Yeah, she is.
You see? I ain't playing with nothing.
She love to blame everything on me.
Yeah. Y'all see?
Let me see.
Okay, no, I don't like that. Let me see this right here. Let me see this. Let me see this right here. Is that black? Nah, I don't like that either. My afro is. Y'all see? Y'all see? Okay, let's go. Let me find something else, y'all. Oh, like we cartoon characters? Okay, let me find something else.
Put y'all comments in the chat. That's not bad. You don't like that one?
Yeah, let's try something a little different. Welcome to the spiritual vault. I am WUNAM, aka NICKY, love your African Indigenous traditional healing. I think we need to put this down. I think it's a little bit too close. Don't you think so, Dinkra? No? Or we gotta lean back like this? Right? Okay, do my afro look okay, y'all?
We're good on YouTube.
On YouTube? So, how are y'all lovely people doing this evening? Let me see who's in the chat. So, we got Angie. Hey, Angie. How's the baby? Kiss the baby. We got Santos Pucci. Hey, Santos Pucci. I know all is well. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? On this cold Wednesday, over the hump day. Because it's goddamn cold here. Y'all cold? Where? Tell us where you at and tell us if it's cold there. Because we cold here. We freezing our asses off, okay? All right. What you doing, Brother Dinkra?
Put it in the chat if y'all got questions. If y'all want us to read something, $5. $5 read.
Ken, how are you, Ken? Hey, Jaleesa. No, all is well. Let me get my orange juice, y'all. I'm thirsty.
Everybody could comment. Tampa, Florida. What's up? What's up, Tampa, Florida?
What's the weather? Tell us what the weather is.
What's the weather like out there?
What's the weather in Tampa?
Steven? It's good.
All right, y'all. I gotta get my daily vitamins in. All right, so you're probably wondering about the title, right? My afro look like goddamn wings, y'all. I used to tease my brother, right? When we was a teenager, I used to tease my brother because his afro would be like wings, and I'd be like, "Look at your goddamn wings, your afro." I forgot what I used to say, but I used to always tease him, and he used to get mad. And I talk shit about him so much that mine's just starting to form like that. Some goddamn wings on the side and shit. But anyway, y'all.
Except Remus, he says it's cold in New York.
Shit, I could imagine. That's why I left New York, because it was too goddamn cold. Hey, Zach, how you doing? Zach, hey, Selena, peace, family is cold. At 30 degrees
peace
tomorrow.
Peace and blessings, Zach.
Spring, you in Silver Spring, Maryland. Okay, I know. It's cold up north, y'all. I know y'all getting it. But it's 40 degrees here in Atlanta.
Stephen Cody say your strength is in your hair, like Samson.
Stephen Cody, that's right. My damn antennas, right? My antennas, the strength is in the hair. Yeah, that's probably one of the reasons I won't cut it no more. I used to cut my hair all the time when I was younger, all the time. And my mother said, when you get older, you don't, you like women that have long hair look like witches. She said you cut your hair, right? Hey, cuz, hey, cha-cha. No, all is well. All right, family, so y'all probably wondering about the title. They will come in your dreams. Stephen Cody, you know what we're talking about. Stephen Cody, you know exactly what we're talking about, right? But the thing about it, Stephen Cody, is you have not been the only one who has said that to us.
Yeah.
During the reading, when people were saying certain, or especially the Orisas, were coming to their dreams. So there's certain, and then I had a few people talking about some of the old American, Indian, ancestors that were here that were coming to their dreams. So now what I'm noticing and what we're noticing is it's happening more and more because we're in a spiritual transformation.
Yeah.
And the ancestors are waking us up at an alarming rate. When I tell you, we went to the crystal store the other day. You ain't see nothing but a whole bunch of young black kids in there. They on it. They on it. They want to know about crystals. They want to know about the witch stuff and all this. They're all into it. And that's not the first time I've seen a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, they ain't even trying to hear the religious stuff. They don't want to hear about Christianity. They don't want to hear about Islam. They don't want to hear about.
They're not trying to hear about none of it. They are vibrating on a frequency beyond the goddamn cosmos. Okay. Hey Sharon Harper, how are you? Okay. So now, the reason we want to do the show because I want to know, or we want to know, are you having dreams where you're seeing some people? Go ahead. Some people are into Yoruba, some people are into Akan, some people are into Palo, some people are into different type of traditional, African traditional systems. I don't like to say religion because we're not religion. It's a cultural way of life. So you got people that's in getting dreams of different type of gods or goddesses coming to them in their dreams, and what they're telling you is that they're walking with you, and it's time to embark on your journey as a healer you may be, or maybe you're supposed to be reverencing these gods or goddesses, and it's time to give them offerings to work on your behalf because a lot of things are going on in your life. So there's so many different reasons why people are dreaming about these very gods or goddesses or older, ancestors, American Indian ancestors that are walking with you. They're trying to alert you in your dreams to let you know it's time to start paying homage to them.
Yeah.
You want to add on that?
A lot of people, we've had people in the past say, I've seen Oshun come to me. So a lot of people say, more than anything, we've been seeing a lot of people say, more of the, like she said, the Orishas, but some people have even said the Egyptian deities. Some seen, what's
Sekhmet or Anubis or Anpu?
Anubis, yeah, Anpu. So just different deities like that. You got to pay attention to that because, like she said, sometimes these spirits can be walking with you, or they're trying to alert you with something to give you a message. And a lot of people ignore that, and not instead of paying attention to it. So that's what we're talking about tonight.
Sierra McDonald, welcome my sister. Yaya Sharif, where you been? And where is my sister? Where's my sister Gigi? Where's my sister? I lost numbers. I need contacts. I need information. Where's she at? And where's is my brother? Black and Alchemy. Where they at? I'm trying to contact them. Give me some information in box. Grace and Holly, peace and blessings. All right. So anybody have any dreams about different type of gods or goddesses or ancestors that are older that you want to ask about because they're trying to alert a lot of us, and especially the ones who are supposed to be embarking on this journey, or are supposed to be paying homage to them. Now, automatically, you should be paying homage to your ancestors.
That's right.
Automatically, you should be thankful. You should know that your ancestors are walking with you. You should know that your ancestors have been always with you and that you need to make an altar for them, a shrine for your ancestors. So ancestors, number one, you should be automatically like my altar, my ancestral altar, one for the maternal, one for the paternal. My mother, father, grandmother, every time I give them food, water, candles when I want to talk to them. So I feed my ancestors, I take care of my ancestors. You can talk to your ancestors anytime. And I talk to my ancestors when I'm in the shower, when I'm cooking, when I'm laying down. Ma, what you doing? I'm talking to her like she's sitting right next to me.
It's a lot of things on the internet that's not true about the ancestors, You don't have to, I was talking to a client the other day and he said that, somebody, he's seen on the internet, you got to get permission to talk to your ancestors. That's not true. Those are your ancestors. They already know who you are. So
who put that information out there? You got to get permission to talk to your ancestors. You got to get permission when you share the same DNA in the bloodline. And if it wasn't for your ancestors, you wouldn't be here. And if you want to get technical, you are your ancestor and your ancestors you, but you got to get permission to talk to you. That's crazy, y'all. Who made up that goddamn lie?
Stephen Cody says, Eshu came to me in a dream.
Stephen Cody, that's what sparked this show tonight, because when you told us that yesterday, and then you actually had your Ifa reading in Africa, we had to do this because a lot of people are experiencing what you're experiencing, but they don't know who it is. Fortunately, you were lucky to be able to come to us, and because we know about the Arises, we can tell you. As soon as you said the one black eye, the one white eye, yeah. yeah, that's crazy, right? Okay. All right, so yeah, Sharif, hit me up in box because I was been looking for them. I don't have latest numbers, okay? All right, Day says my son had a dream about the Anubis and said he was paralyzed.
Said he was paralyzed by Anubis, or Anubis was paralyzed?
Anubis' original name is Ampu. Ampu is responsible for the underworld and taking you to the underworld if you are supposed to go. If y'all remember, there was a movie and it had Anubis in there, and he was weighing a heart against the feather. He's supposed to judge along with the other pharaohs and whatever.
Just like other Orishas take you through, you know.
Right. So he's responsible for. So I wonder why he paralyzed your son, though. Unless Anubis is walking with your son, he has the Anubis energy. Because we don't realize that when we talk about these different gods and goddesses, you actually have the energy of those gods and goddesses. So when you read about Eshu, and you know, the myth is that Eshu is a devil. That's not true, but he can be a trickster. Yeah. You might carry that same energy as Eshu. Okay, and that's another thing people need to understand. Like women that say, you know, they have Osun. You carry the energy of Osun, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, because I think more than anything, when they say Eshu is the devil, they relate it to because the devil in the Bible is a trickster, so they kind of related to that. But Eshu is here to teach lessons also. The devil in the Bible isn't here to teach lessons. He's just here to trick you and supposedly in the myth that's in the Bible. You know, the Bible is a myth, y'all. You know, it's not real. It's a myth. So you know, in those teachings, he's to trick you and steal your soul. In African tradition, we don't have a devil. So you know, that's one of the things people got to know.
Yeah, y'all gotta be careful with everything you hear. But the most important thing right now is we must pay attention because the dreams are becoming more vivid. Have you all noticed that your dreams becoming more vivid?
A lot of people been
like you actually feel like you're actually right there, like you know what I mean? So like we're here now, in your dreams it feels like just reality, the same way. The same way, like you're doing everything that you do in this side on that side.
Yeah.
Right? So if anybody on here has had a dream, and you can remember your dreams because you should be writing them down. Do get ready to start writing down your dreams. Don't say I didn't tell y'all so. Get a little book from the dollar store, a pack of pens. When you get up in the morning, write down as much as you can remember because there's messages being sent through your dreams. By gods, goddesses, ancestors.
More now than ever.
Beings. So a lot of people are not paying attention to their dreams. They're seeing different people they don't know of or certain type of beings they're not aware of. And if you write them down, then we can come back. Y'all can come back and we can kind of read it and see what beings are walking with you. Like the brother just said. He told us the dream he had. We was like, oh, it sounds like Eshu. Sure enough, he had an Ifa reading that night from a valid Ifa priest, Babalawo in Africa. And his Ifa reading said his father is Eshu.
Yeah, in Africa they say your father is Eshu.
Your
father is Eshu.
When we said that after he told us a dream, he had that reading, it confirmed what we seen. Okay? Selena Ra. Hey Miguel, how are you? Selena Ra, I'm seeing numbers everywhere. Which ones? So the repetitive numbers? 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, all of those numbers? Hey y'all, I just won some money on the scratch tickets tonight. Pay attention to that too. And I only play if the spirits say play. Delisa said, I had a dream the other night you were having an initiates meeting and you asked me to go wake Ken up. Hold on, that's going too goddamn fast. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Ken up for the meeting. Laugh up. Really? Wow. Wow, that's crazy.
To wake him up for the meeting. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That sound about right.
That sounds right. Okay, so
I'm just playing, Ken.
look, that's another thing. Anybody who's interested in taking the African divination class, learning how to read with a divination mat with bones and stones and shells, that's a sort of an ancient form of a way of reading. You know, some people go to other people, but this is sort of like a, you know, way where you can, if you want to read your own situation, you don't feel like paying, you know, money, you can throw the bones in the shells and it'll give you an answer. The classes are going to start on next Friday, so if you're interested, then you need to hit me up inbox for more information. The price is $150 for 4-week class, and you get a mat and the tools with it. Okay.
And it's a very good class. I'm not saying that just because that's my wife. I put up a video of a class, you know, from last year, like just a little snippet of what she's teaching, and it's very knowledgeable. Like what you're gonna get is gonna be very knowledgeable. The mat, she's gonna give you a mat for that price. You get a mat, you get the pieces to it, and you get a booklet. It explains how, and she's gonna do the class for a 4-week class to train you on how to do the divination.
You'll learn about the divination. I'll teach you how to do it.
Yeah,
okay?
And you'll be able to study in between the classes, and you know, and we can, you know, see what you know, each week. You can see your growth in that.
Well, let me just tell you all this. When we speak of divination, it's an ancient form of divination, okay? And a lot of times, even in ancient Kemet or Egypt, they had different type of tools they would read with. They would do divination. Stones, bones, you know, different kind of stones, shells. I'm talking about seashells we would read with. Usually it's a really accurate form of reading. Okay, very accurate form of reading. So when you throw them shells down, and this one is a little bit ancient because it covers the astrological signs, it covers the 4 cardinal points of the earth, and it also covers the planets, okay? The planets. So it's a little bit more, you know, detailed, but it's a lot more accurate, okay? So if you're interested, just hit us up and let us know. I'm trying to get to Facebook on here. All right, y'all. Hey, family. Who is this? Who just joined? Hey, Amber. How are you? No, all is well. Long time no see. Okay. All right, y'all. So do we have any questions? If you have questions or if you want to share a dream that you had, because that's what the topic is. They're coming in your dreams now. They're trying to alert you of whatever you have to do on this planet and what's going on during our transformation. Tell us about your dreams so we can decipher it for you, okay? And we are doing love readings tonight. If anybody's interested in love readings. Hold on for a minute. ADINKRA, what are you doing?
Hold on. Put on there. Tell us about your dreams.
Hold on.
Let me see. I know all is well. Candy Rain says, I know all is well.
I got to sign in on this. I'm trying to get in the chat on this one. Yeah, just keep telling them about the love readings and stuff. Let me sign because I'm trying to get
if you want a love reading, tonight? If you want a love reading tonight, y'all can put your questions in the chat. But it's $5 you got to pay. Donate $5 or put it in the chat. But let me see. Has anybody on here had anybody come visit them? Many spirits come visit them. Divine Rain says, I think Mommy Watcher came to me.
You think or do you know?
She says she woke up hissing like a snake.
Yeah, you told me about that dream. Now, if you was hissing like a snake, it sounds like you was being possessed by one of the spirits. Okay, come on, damn it now.
And you know, that can happen, you know, sometimes too, so. Some people can get possessed by, I don't like to use the word possess, I like to say mounted, you know, by a spirit. And it's not a bad thing if you get, in African traditions, it's not a bad thing. If you get mounted by a spirit, you're considered special because that spirit is gonna, if a spirit mounts you, no matter what ailment you have, that spirit can actually heal you and take those ailments away, or it can give you some knowledge and wisdom, and sometimes you'll see when
Sometimes it can be a bad thing, though.
yeah, sometimes it can be a bad thing,
Okay, here we go.
but sometimes they can go person to person and heal them and do this and stuff like that. But if you're disagreeable and you do something that spirit doesn't like when that person is mounted, something can also happen.
Okay, y'all. I think I got it. I'm trying to get y'all here on the chat so I can read the chat. Okay. All right. So Yahya Sharif says, "Give me a dream reading. Something that is the Kundalini energy rising. Something that is the Kundalini. What you talking about, Yahya? Yahya. The question is, have you had any goddesses, or you might not know because some people don't know, but have you had anybody that comes in your dream that may appear of a higher spiritual force, whether it's Orisa, whether it's an ancestor god or a god, another god from a tribe or whatever, that does not look like the normal person to you, that you felt the energy of it being somebody that's on a higher vibration? Okay, that's what we're asking. Okay.
Stephen Cody says, "Do spirits have sex with you too?"
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got
they
what they
can.
call succubus spirits, and they can have sex with you. But those spirits are not good spirits, because them spirits is trying to
Succubus.
suck your energy out of your goddamn throat. Okay, so you want to be careful with them type of spirits, because those are not good. Okay, you want to be real careful with that. You be careful with, they'll come in your dreams. Now, there is in some cultural ways, like I know I don't know if it's in the Haitian pantheon voodoo, where and I'm not fully aware of what goes on, but I've heard about, I think, Razuli that marries somebody. You know what I mean? That marries. What happened?
I was just trying this.
Oh, so now, what's she saying now? Oh, that marries somebody, and I mean they'll marry like one of their initiates, so they have to stay married to Urzuli, and you can't have sex with nobody, your wife, because Urzuli will get jealous.
Yeah.
And you have to, and you have sex with Urzuli, she'll have sex with you. That's what I heard. I don't know the full story, but it's something to that effect. It was a documentary. I think it was on YouTube. Y'all probably could find it. Okay. Yep. So there's some cases where that can happen.
Yeah, and also we had once we had an initiate, he was dealing with Azuli.
Who?
Remember, I don't want to say their name on here, but they was dealing with Azuli, and they gave one of the other initiates ritual to do to Azuli, and Azuli kept messing up their love life. And then he didn't know he wasn't supposed to deal with Azuli because he gave him that ritual without us knowing about it. And when you deal with Azuli,
Oh yeah, okay, I remember.
when you deal with Azuli, you can't miss her offerings and stuff like that. You got to give her sacrifice and her offerings, because she'll mess up your love life and stuff like that. So it was just funny, because he was like, I was wondering what the hell was going on, and the other initiate got mad at the other initiate because he knew he remember, because he was upset that he gave him that ritual and had him dealing with that spirit. But a lot of times when you're dealing with when you get initiated, the person that initiates you, you got to listen to them, because a lot of times they're telling you certain things for a reason. You can't just deal with certain spirits and not know how to deal with them and not know how to offer them, because you may offend them.
That's right. That's right. So you got to be very careful.
And everything you read on the internet is not true.
Oh,
that's Tiana.
hi Tiana. Hi Princess Tiana. Tiana. She said hi Nana. Okay. That's a very, 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 very powerful little girl. Very powerful. I had a divination done for her. An Ifa reading, and she has 3 that walks with her: Eshu, Osun, and Ifa. Very powerful. Yeah. Okay. So anybody, y'all want to share your dreams that you had, so we can try to decipher it for you? And we are doing $5 love readings. If you want a love reading, $5 you can donate on YouTube, or you can donate on the Cash App. Whatever you want. $5 love readings as well. So let me see. Let me put the Cash App in here for y'all who want of love reading. If y'all want us to tell us who came in your dream, that is free. And the only reason we're charging $5 because people hit me up inbox after we do our free readings for the community and give back and ask us if we can do readings for them. It's like you missed the free readings. So
yeah, people be trying to get readings after the fact.
After the fact, you know what I mean? So my thing is, okay, we'll do love readings, but you just donate $5. You can't ask for better than that. And then the dream readings we're doing for free. We're decoding that for free for you. So if you have something you want us to read about your dream, let us know. If you want a love reading, which we're getting a lot of, and we're getting a lot of love rituals, y'all, you can donate $5, okay? All right. So dreams. Anybody, have you had any dreams where you are being approached by certain gods or goddesses? Candy Rain, back to your dream. You were talking about you woke up hissing like a snake.
Oh, she said. Oh, she did say she thought it was the what's the the serpent god in the snake god in Egypt. What's his name?
Who? Wajet?
No, not Wajit. No, she said another one. What's the one that goes around and eats his tail? I guess I don't know. I don't know.
You're talking about the
This one? How you say it?
It's I'll tell you. It's the Ouroboros.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
You know, there was a movie that what's his name? Danny Glover made, and it's a whole movie about that. Y'all should check it out. I forgot the name of the movie, but he gets into what the Ouroboros is and all that great stuff. All right, Joanne says my grandmother died, and he dreamed me twice, and said he's not dead, and I need to stop crying for him.
Who said that?
So you saying your grandfather, died, and he was in your dreams twice, and he said he is not dead, and I need to stop crying for him. He's 150% correct because he's not dead. His spirit is still living. And that's why it's very important to reverence your ancestors and pay homage to them. And a lot of times because we're here and we don't know. Have you ever thought about it? Every other culture pays homage to their ancestors except for Americans?
Yeah, especially African Americans.
Africans in America? You got the Chinese that pay homage to their ancestors, the Japanese, the Indians. We in Africans in America, only because, our maternal side is African, we know about that. But the point is, y'all need to start paying homage to your ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
They don't pay, nobody, I'm not going to say nobody, there's a few select that still don't. So you got every other culture that still pays homage to their ancestors and respects their ancestors except for Americans. That goes for white people too.
Nah, well, at least they do honor them by making holidays and shit for them.
Who?
White people. They got
Who
Abraham
did
Lincoln's birthday, all of that, and they have black people
They ain't those
celebrate
their
that.
direct ancestors.
So it's still their ancestors. They acknowledge them a little bit.
Yeah, but I'm talking about on the level where they're supposed to. Like we talk to our ancestors. If it
That's
wasn't for our
because they
ancestors, they wouldn't
believe.
be there.
That's because in the Bible, which most of the people in this country are Christians, teach that that's devil worship.
Or say once they're dead, they're dead. First of all, goddamn it. First of all, let's get one thing straight. I want everybody to take their hand. And when you take your hand, I want you to blow on your hand. Blow on your hand. Right? So when you blow on your hand, you're feeling the energy of the breath. That's your life right there. Along with your blood, which is the life source. But that's your life. So when this physical body's gone, what happened? That breath comes out. What?
You see what she put up there?
What? Hi. What she
put? I'm hungry.
You hungry? Greedy? Go. You got all kind of snacks. Go eat them. Greedy. So pretty much what happens is that, people have to understand that energy cannot what? Y'all know what it is. Be created nor destroyed. You are made up of energy, okay? Your physical body is made up of the same things on the earth. Nothing lasts forever. Trees die, flowers die, plants die. You understand?
It's a cycle.
So it's the cycle of life. Hi, Maria. So you all got to understand your ancestors when they died. When my mom passed or transitioned, you could see the energy come out of her body, and this is no word of a lie, y'all. Her spirit flew out the door and slammed the door open at the nursing home.
I remember
And that's real.
I remember as a kid, I seen somebody pass, right.
Hey, Angela.
It was sad because it was a little child, and I seen her laying on the road because she had got hit, and I seen the spirit leave her body. I think I was like 15 or 16, and I seen it, and that stuck with me for a long time because it's like you could see it. It's almost like it almost looked like a mist, but you could tell it wasn't a mist. It came out of her mouth and it went, and it was crazy.
And what's crazy about that, y'all ever see, I think it was the other movie, it kind of reminds you of that movie when they was in the water and it was changing. You know, y'all know what movie I'm talking about? I forgot the movie where they were shedding their skin and they was becoming spiritual beings and they were old people. Y'all remember that movie?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
Cocoon?
Yeah, Cocoon.
Yeah.
So y'all remember that movie? So it's sort of like that. The physical body's not gonna last forever. So when that energy leaves, it doesn't really go anywhere. I mean, of course, it goes to the cosmos. It stays with you. That's why a lot of times you smell the essence of your ancestors, and we're giving them offerings at the shrines or the altars. You understand? They'll take the offerings because their spiritual self is there. Okay.
Yeah.
So your grandfather was telling the truth. You need to make an altar for him. You need to talk to him. Get a glass of water, candle there. You can put food for your grandfather there. He hasn't gone anywhere. So he's saying, don't cry because I have not left you. My physical body has. And see, y'all got to realize we get attached
to the physical.
That's why it's so hard for people to get over someone dying because they're attached to the physical. Of course, I miss my physical mother, driving with me, talking to her, telling her, calling her, Mom, what I do about this? Mom, what do you know what I mean? But I still can ask those same questions. I might get a delay in the answer, but it's okay. You understand? Because she'll let me know. She'll come in my dream, or she'll send it through the DNA now. She'll send it to my thoughts. And this is real. People don't realize how real this is. Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody got
you can, and like she's saying, like she could send stuff to you. I noticed that even with when you communicate with certain, let's just say trees and stuff like that, they can do the same thing. They can send thoughts to you too.
That's right. Jaleesa says, my grandfather told me when he was going to pass, he said, Mama coming to get me. And 3 days later, he passed. And I didn't cry due to him telling me I felt he was happy to go. You know, my great-great-grandfather did that too. He knew the day he was going to pass, how he was going to pass. And he passed exactly the day he said he was going to pass and passed the way he said he was going to pass. That was a story that was passed down. I think I was born right after that. My mother told me the story. All right, so y'all have any questions? Any questions, family?
Sabrina Cannon. Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings, Sabrina. All right, everybody. Anybody got any questions? Let us know.
Any questions?
Any questions? Let us know. All right, Princess Tiana.
Elite Goddess says, so do you feel anything from me? You only readings we're doing tonight is if you have a love reading, it's $5, and then if you want us to read your dream about the spirit that you seen with you, we'll read that for free.
What's the next question? Come on.
Candy Rain says, what does it mean when you see the flower of life in your dreams?
What does it mean when you see the flower of life in a dream? I feel like that's a transformation. I feel like, you mentioned something, we were on the phone, Candy, about you being here for a very long time, that you're an ancient one, and yes, you are. So basically, that's, to me, what I'm seeing is that's you being alerted about who you are and how you were here from the beginning of time.
What did it say? Nexodus 6:6 says, "Why do people say souls get harvested by the beast technology?"
And what is the beast technology? Computers, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
I'm,
No, now TikTok.
I never heard that before, but
Is that the beast?
what is the beast technology? Exodus 6:6.
I feel like, as a matter of fact, who's being sued? Somebody's being sued. Somebody's being sued. Was it Instagram? Yeah, they're being sued right now. It was on the
Was it
news this evening.
Instagram? Oh yeah,
Right,
yeah.
Instagram. They're being sued.
Yeah, because it all has. I think it's more. It has something to do with the what is it, metaverse or whatever Facebook new name is.
Saying they mentally.
They say they knew that this technology and these social media sites trigger like certain things in people.
Do y'all believe that? Do you feel like certain sites and media trigger?
I believe
I
it could.
believe that.
I believe it could
that.
trigger depression and all of that because people get so caught up in that world which is not real, and wanting to be part of the metaverse or whatever. They get so caught up in that it depresses them because they don't have a life like that. They want to be well known. They want to be well liked, and people do anything for like people throw their whole life away just so somebody will like a video or just so somebody will watch a video.
That's right. Okay, so we got. Let me go back. We have. Let's see.
So he's saying that concert where the people died recently was said to have been a harvest ritual.
You're talking about
Travis
Scott.
Travis Scott.
I'm not surprised though. They do all kind of shit. They do stuff like that.
But I mean, that is, I don't know. I just feel like more than anything they were doing a ritual. But what I seen spiritually is Travis Scott had nothing to do with that. He was partaking. He was doing his concert and doing all of this stuff, but he didn't know what was about to be done to him.
Exactly.
He was being set up.
Which it was done on him too. Oh, they needed his energy because he got a lot of power. Anytime you see, just like Michael Jackson, Prince, these celebrities are loved. I mean, to the point where people are passing out and crying and they just get so excited. Something about their energy is very, very powerful.
They're also in court because children are seeing nudity on Instagram. That's why it's kind of like what was going on with YouTube too, because they had to clean up a lot of the stuff on YouTube too.
Exactly. I want to give a shout out to Hey Marie, I'm going to come to yours, but Joanne from Georgetown, Guyana is joining us. Now, Joanne, I noticed you paid. Are you looking for a love reading? Put your question in here so we can give you a love reading, okay? Thank you for the $10 donation. Okay, so now Maria Abrams says, I dream I was in a car at night and I saw a child in the street alone. And I spoke to her. Not sure what I said, but the person driving was ashamed that I spoke to the child. I spoke to the child, and the driver ushered me back home as a stream of energy. Back home as a stream of energy. Before the child caught up to me, when I reached inside my house at the door, I woke up. So you had a dream of a child that was in the street alone. Let me ask you a question, Abram. Maria, did you ever have any miscarriage or abortion or anything like that? Sometimes those kids will come back. Or sometimes if your mother had, and people don't know this, but if your mother had other kids, if she lost them or had an abortion or whatever, those children will come back. They can walk with you or your own child.
A lot of things are being done to children. Not what they're trying to do is, I don't know. They're trying to incorporate more fear with the child. being abducted and stuff, because I keep seeing rituals that they're doing where these young kids are wandering out and they're missing, and they be gone for 2 or 3 days, and then they'll just find them in the woods or something like that all alone. I've seen that 3 times.
Okay. Now, what I want you to do, Joanna, is I want you to inbox me a picture of your baby father and his first name. Put it in box. I'm going to look at it, and then we'll read it from there. Okay? Um, why did he leave in the first time? Is he military? Is he somewhere? Is he in another country? Where's your baby daddy? Okay. All right. Send me the picture inbox. His mom broke us up. She wanted to talk to me, but I refused. Now she died. Oh,
Mm.
why does mother break you up? What happened? She don't want you with him? Ah.
Aset Ramesses says, did anyone hear about the story of the girl who sued her mother's doctor for being born?
What happened?
The girl sued her mother's doctor for being born. Did the girl win in court?
I would have kicked out. I was get out the courthouse. Get out of here with that nonsense. You sued your mother for being born?
It says she's blocked for 48 hours.
Oh, okay. All right, Tiffany, I got you.
Damn, blocked for 48 hours?
Send it.
You in Facebook jail?
Go to YouTube, Tiffany. Let me see. Go to YouTube.
I think a lot, but to next next to this 6-6, I think a lot of these spirits and souls that are coming back are recycled souls. Some of them may be new, but these kids are just different. They're coming back with great intelligence. They're coming back with some kind of a lot of them being a lot of seers are being born now. A lot of seers are being born now, and a lot of these kids got special gifts and powers that they don't want them to be able to access or tap into. And I think that's because their DNA is changing. And we was just watching. Me and my wife was just watching a movie the other night. I think it was Born Identity, the new Born Legacy or whatever. And they said in Born Legacy, the best way to change human DNA is through a virus, because the virus is going to cause the DNA to mutate. So
what's his first name?
It's very, very. I don't think that was coincidence that they said that on there. You know what I mean?
Joanne, what's his first name? Maria, you said your parents broke up your relationship with your child. Let me tell y'all something, mothers.
Oh, wow.
Mind your goddamn businesses. Mind your businesses, fathers and mothers. Y'all need to mind your business. Stay out of your grown-ass kids' stuff. Why do mothers and... I hate that. Mind your business. You had to go through your life experiences. You had to go through whatever you had to go through when you was growing up, when you had your children and you was going through things. I mean, I feel like you got to let these kids go through their life experience. Parents, y'all be doing too much. Mind your goddamn business. If they're over 20 years old, mind your business. It's okay to give advice.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to advise, but they have to go through their own journeys on this planet. You had to go through your own life experiences.
I think the only time you really should get involved in stuff in your kids' business if they're being beat or something like that, if they're being abused by the significant other. Other than that, let them go through. You could give them, like my wife said, you could give them advice, but they got to learn on their own. But
Joanne, he looks very young. How old are both of you? He looks very young. But you know what? I feel like he's a little bit immature. I feel like he's still... When did his mother die? I don't know if he's gotten over that yet. But Spirit has shown me that he's still like kind of, harboring emotions and feelings about his mother transitioning. Okay? But I'm going to tell you this, Joanne. He will come around when it's time for you to have that, for you to have that baby. She told his brother she will make sure we don't get married because he used to give me money to keep within a month we start being in a relationship. Well, I'm going to tell you like this. She's an ancestor now. And you know what? ancestors are totally perfect beings. They're not the same beings as they are physical.
Mm-hmm.
So you can talk to his mother. You can talk to her spiritually now, and you can tell his mother that she needs to fix that. She needs to fix that. She was out of order for that.
And we do get a lot of people come to us because their parents were doing rituals on their relationship, trying to break them up and stuff like that. We get
Yeah,
that a
we
lot.
got a lot. Get a lot
Believe
of
it or
that.
not, we get a lot of that.
I'm gonna tell you this, Joanne. I see, cause he did love you, but his mother did have an influence on him. I see that eventually you will get married with him. I see that when the baby's born, he's gonna consider it. But let me ask you a question: is he seeing somebody else right now? Why am I pick up another girl? Maria said, "It must be a guy in this thing." No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. It happens right here in America too. Let me tell you something. Ain't no different than a African mother, a Guyanese mother, or American and American's mother.
They
Trust me when I tell you.
they will do some spiritual work on their relationship.
It sure will. I don't care where you come from. And I'm going to tell you, we deal with people from all neck of the woods, whether you're Trinidad, Guyana, even back home in Africa. Let me tell you something. South America, Brazil. I mean, I'm telling y'all, the mothers are not much different. They want to be nosy in their son's relationship. Mind your business. Don't let them go through the experience unless you want to give advice or you see that your son is, or not just your son, or your daughter is being abused, or things like that are different. That's when you get involved. You know what I mean? I don't get involved in my daughter's nothing. They grown, they're over 30 now. Let me tell you this, I don't get involved in their stuff unless I have to. And recently I had to say something to one of the kid's father's mother because I'm trying to bring the peace, but she wanted to bring the drama. I had to tell her to mind your business, stay out of it because they goddamn over 30 years old. Mind your business. That's what you do. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I don't get in it. It's not my business. They got kids and shit. It ain't none of your business. Get out of their business. Stay over there in your corner. Worry about what you got going on. Like I said, unless they're putting their hands on them, vice versa, mentally abusing them, I ain't got nothing to say. That's your business because you got to go through your life experience. Everyone has a life experience. I was married at a young age. I went through life experiences. And my grandmother would tell me that you're going to go through this. You're going to have men in your life. Da, da, da. And she was right. Okay, what is next 666 say? Is he in a serious relationship or just having fun? He's just having fun. He's just having fun. Hey, Nichelle, how are you? But Joel, he's just having fun. Are you able to communicate with him? Because he's going to be there when you have that baby. Don't say I didn't tell you so. You're not going to go through it by yourself.
Next to this 66 says, I remember a young sis said that she believes that the jab is going to backfire on the agenda by activating the melanin to supernatural. I chose to imagine there's something to that point of view. I think I think they're trying to cut that off.
What?
I think they're trying to cut that off because a lot of these kids are coming back. That's why they're so infatuated and so much with doing it to the children and doing it behind the parents' backs and trying to pass laws so they could inoculate them in school while the parents don't know.
All right, Tiff, what's your question, Tiff? Put it in box for me. What you want to know about love? You want to know when love is coming? What you want to know about love? Yes, he called me several times every day. Okay, so John, I'm telling you, John, he's going to be there trust me when I tell you. Are you having a boy? I keep seeing a boy. I could be wrong. I don't profess to be always 100% right, but I see a boy. Yes, he called me several times every day. What's going on with Emmanuel and I? Maria Abrams, you did your $5 donation already? Okay, you're having a girl. Okay. So maybe your next baby is going to be a boy. Because you're going to have more than one.
Y'all got any questions in YouTube?
Oh, you had a miscarriage last year, so maybe that's the boy. Was it a boy? Okay. All right, Maria. So, what's the question again? I had a miscarriage last. Okay. Let me see, Maria. Must be a Guyanese thing.
What's up with this older man I'm talking to? Who said that?
Who?
Somebody just.
Maria, hold on. Let me go back to your question.
Oops. Tiffany said that. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Tiffany, what's up with the older man I'm talking to? He's a little older, like 12 years. I'm 48.
Oh damn.
Well, sometime. Don't say all damn. Sometime. God damn it. Sometime they be the ones, right?
They be the ones, huh?
The older man. Okay, so he's 40. You're 48. He's 50. 12 years older than you, right? So y'all tell me. Come on, give me the math. Give me the math real quick. So he's about 50. What? Let me see.
What did I say?
Well, 9, 50, 51, 52, 53,
60.
54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 50, 60. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm just playing. All right, so he's a mature man. Now, Tiffany, I'm going to just say this, my sister. It depends on what you like. Some women like older men like that, right? I think men like that got worms. I think they too goddamn old. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, y'all. He's not that old. He's only 60. I don't, you're 48. You're not far behind him. I feel like he's a nice guy and I feel like he'll treat you good. But I feel like you're going to be the problem. I feel like, Spirit has shown me that, you the one who's going to be a little bit picky. There's some things you may not like about him. But at the end of the day, he'll take care of you. He knows how to treat a woman. And that's what I mean. Sometimes the older ones could be better because they know how to treat a woman. And I'm not just talking about monetarily where you trying to get a sugar daddy either. I'm talking about a man, okay, that is, knows how to treat a woman, wants a really good woman on his arm, and is really ready to do his thing, okay?
Sunshine.
So, Tiffany, you're going to be the picky one. I'm going to tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you so.
Sunshine L says, being alone is best. People are crazy these days. I'm serious.
Well, that's some people. Then you got some really good people out here, okay? I'm coming to yours, Maria. You got some really good people out here who are not crazy, who really want to, who got their good head on their shoulders.
I had a friend, he believed that if a woman was over 35 and she didn't have him, and she wasn't married or had a man, there's something wrong with it, like she's crazy. And he believed that about men too, but he just said
Okay.
He used to say, don't do it.
So, hold on, Maria. Put your question in there again, because it didn't let me go back up. So, what do you mean you don't like older men? Oh, yeah, Nah, I told y'all the story about the older man I dated years ago before I got married, and he told me he was younger, and I'm thinking he's goddamn 45, right? Because I think I was in my 30s, and this Negro was old enough to be my goddamn daddy. And when I was dancing with his ass, right, I was dancing with him. I'm looking at his hands and shit. I'm looking at him, the way he's dancing, the way he's moving. I'm like, this Negro ain't no goddamn 45 years old.
She knew because the way he was dancing, he was doing a funky
Nah,
chicken.
he was doing the step. No, he was dancing, remember, step, Alicia Keys, right? You don't know my name. So we did, we cooked dinner and everything, y'all. And I'm sitting up there, and I'm still watching. I'm sitting back up. I'm like, sure, you 45 years old? So then I sit on, and then I start dancing with him. So I'm looking at the man's hands. Nah, Negro, you not 45. You old. Still couldn't confirm it, though, because he didn't look real old. He kind of favored Frankie Beverly, if y'all know who that is, right? So I'm looking, but I'm going to tell you what was the catcher when he took off, because he always wore a cap, just like Frankie Beverly. Sideburns, nice little beard, all that, and I never seen his hair. So after we finished dancing, he cooked dinner, sat down, served the dinner, everything. He took off his hat. It took everything in my goddamn power, y'all, for me not to bust out laughing, because he was bald-headed on the top. And you know how they be trying to save the little strands of hair on top of their head? That shit was too funny, y'all. I tried not to laugh, but I had to laugh because what's wrong? You okay? You enjoying your food? I didn't want to say I'm enjoying your old bald-headed ass because you had lying to me because you're goddamn 45 years old, right? So...
That don't mean nothing. Some people lose their hair in their 20s.
Yeah, well, like my nephew, he's going bald-headed, but at the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care. You can tell his hands don't look old.
Oh
His hands was
shit!
goddamn wrinkled, y'all. And then his style was just too much of a 70s style for me. I'm like, you about 50 something years old. So how he got caught, we had got our kids together one time, and his son said, "Oh, today's my dad's birthday." And my daughter, she's very inquisitive. At that time, they were teenagers. "Oh, how old is your dad?" 58.
Mm.
I said, "Nigga, you lying nigga." I said, "You old enough to be my goddamn daddy." I said, "My mother said I didn't need nothing old but some goddamn money." I said, "You old enough to be my..." But let me tell y'all something. It was funny though.
I feel sorry for the fella.
Why you feel sorry? Shit, he should have lied trying to get young.
No.
He was trying to get young
Nah,
girls.
I'm talking about what happened after that. I feel sorry for
Well,
the
yeah,
fella.
because I cursed his ass, and I ain't mean to curse him, y'all. I'm sorry. I got so goddamn mad at him because he called himself trying to be a player. And I had to show him who was the real player, who had the real power. And I told him, I said, ain't shit going to happen good for you. My mother said I didn't need nothing old but some money. And guess what? I said, you going to go down here from then on. His cancer came back, lost all his businesses. I swear I didn't mean to curse him, but I caught him cheating right in the act.
You see why when she yelled at me, I just smiled and laughed?
I caught him cheating, and when I caught him cheating, y'all, he looked like the goddamn crypt keeper in an Ethiopian child mix. Belly out to here, skinny, because he was kind of tall, but he was skinny, but had a big belly, and a bald head with little pieces of strands of hair on his goddamn head. I looked at him and said, "You look like a goddamn crypt keeper." I said, "You trying to cheat with your old ass?" All right. So I told him, I said, "Ain't shit gonna happen good for you." I said, you know, I start going on. A week later, everything started going bad for him, and I'm not even exaggerating, y'all, but it was kind of funny. But anyway, that's why I couldn't do old men, because shit, lion got worms and shit. Okay, what's going on
You
with
got
me?
it.
Okay, let me answer Maria's question. Maria, give me the name again, because it's not coming back up. Joanne, do not give up on love. Let me tell y'all something, ladies. What's going on?
And
Okay.
right there it says Emmanuel.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. What's going on with Emmanuel and I, my guy of 3.5 years? He lives in Guyana, and I'm stuck here due to no vax card.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So, what's going on with Emmanuel? I will say this, y'all. My Guyanese sisters, okay? Now, let me share this with y'all. My ex-husband was from Guyana. He's from Georgetown. How did an African get with an Indian? Because he's Indian. He's not Amerindian either. He was Indian. Didn't work out, y'all. Didn't work out, y'all. Because Guyanese men, he drank like a fish. And not to say take anything from him, but he took very, very good care of the kids. I will never take that from him. Very good father. But a husband, not that. You know, them Guyanese, you know, coming from Guyana, they can hit on women, right? And that's what, you know, you're young, you don't know, we're 19. That's why I said each person got to go through the life experience. So long story short, I had to leave him because we fought all the time. I wasn't the one. I wasn't scared. I would fight him back. I'd fight him just like a dude. I'd punch him in his face. I would do all that, you know, but we're young, 19 years old, right? Joanne, but that's common for a lot of men, not just Guyanese men. I've learned over the years,
Shit.
it's not just black men.
Spanish
It's
men.
Spanish men. It's Chinese
Spanish,
men.
woo.
I'm telling you, it's just not. You don't learn this until you do as many readings as we do. You don't learn this until you're reading different cultures of people. Just like you would never think that, you know, I've had a few Chinese people that I've read that were my clients that actually in their culture they have molestation too. Shit you would think that only happens in our culture happens to every goddamn culture around the world.
Around the world.
You got Brazilian women talking about their men cheating. You got African women back home in Africa. So this is not just a Guyanese thing. Men lie. Some of them do. But then you have a few set of good men and you got a few set of good women. Because not only that, he had a bad experience with his ex-wife.
I think everybody lies. It's just not, when I say everybody, I mean like men and women. I think they just, you know, some people, they have a problem with commitment.
Maria said he's not Indian. I don't go that route. Okay. Well, I didn't know. I mean, you know, New York, you know, is diverse. So, you know, he grew up in New York and, you know, it is what it is. We mix up. You know, people used to say stuff on the trains, but I don't care. But anyway, he's a good guy. Emmanuel's a good guy. Maria, what's some goddamn?
It's not funny, but
Let me answer her
I'm
question.
just
She
laughing
played funny.
because you say people used to make their little comments about you.
Well, they used to make comments because I remember one time we was walking up in the train, said we went to the movies, right? So I was in Manhattan, he came to Queens to pick me up. Oh, all y'all foreigners come over here and steal our black women. And his little feisty ass, he was a little, but he could fight. I ain't gonna lie, because he grew up in New York, so he hung around in the hood. So he was more street. He could fight. So he wasn't your typical Guyanese that grew up in Guyana. He left Guyana when he was 9. But the point is, he wanted to go fight. I said, Nick, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere, I was like, there's 3 of them and 1 of you. I said, let them say what they're going to say. I ain't worried about it. Let's keep it moving. You know, talking shit. But anyway, Maria, let me go back. He's a good guy. Emmanuel's a good guy. I see that he really does love you and he misses you. He misses you. What kind of work does he do? What kind of work does he do? I don't know why I'm picking up him. Like, he works a lot, Maria. I don't know. But I see his mind going all the time. I don't know if he deals with computers or something, but I keep seeing his mind going all the time. What kind of work? You know what, Joanne, let me tell you this. You're about to have a baby, and he's going to be your man, your husband. So if that don't work out, I always tell my sisters, even here in America, broaden your horizons. Don't stay in your circumference. There's so many different type of black men. See, that's what you don't understand. We got Haitian, Brazilian, African, Guyanese, Trinidadian. We got black men over the world, just like black men got different type of women. You just gotta stay with no Guyanese man. He's still black. He's still black. That's what people don't understand. We gotta get over this as a people. You understand? You know, well, I'm Jamaican. I'm Haitian. No, you're not. You're black. You know what I mean? You're black. Just like in America. You know, I'm American, but I'm still black. Right? I'm African. I'm still black. We still are blessed with the fact that we have so many different cultures under the skin. You know what I mean? It's not our fault that we grew up in, you know, in certain parts of the country because they snatch you from Africa. The point is, you have options. And the options say that you don't have to stay with a Guyanese black man. You can find an American black man. You can find a Jamaican black man, Trinidadian, Haitian, African, whatever you want to call it. You can find black men of many walks of life.
Well, when we say black, we're not talking about
More
law type
right.
black. We're not talking about paperwork. We're just talking about in general. We're not trying to hold you to the legal definition of black.
You know what? I'll say this, family. We all have titles. And once we eliminate those titles, I think we'll see less racism. I think we'll see less, you know, problems, and you know what I mean? You're just a woman to me. You're just a man to me. I don't give a damn where you from. Because really, at the end of the day, we all come from this goddamn planet called Earth. We're all human beings, or water beings, I like to say, of this planet. So, and with the exception of some of the beings that are walking right now up amongst us that can shapeshift into different type of beings that come from the cosmos and come from the sea. Yeah.
Yes,
I see them all the time. BP Papos has been having dreams this week of dodging away from public shootings. Really?
Yeah, because they shooting all over the damn place.
I think it's in their subconscious mind. I think what we see on TV, as I always say, the eyes are video recorders. And in the back of your head is the actual recorder. And that recorder keeps the eyes that are recorders keep that memory, those memories
On
inside
fire.
your brain on the VCR recorder.
All right,
And
Nikki Nakaya. Put your question in the chat, Nikki Nakaya. She says she cashed out.
okay, and what we have to understand is that at the end of the day, we are in a major transformation, and we have to be careful what we watch, because what we watch is being subjected into our dreams. Okay, the show tonight is They Come in Your Dreams, because you know what, this is very powerful energy we're being presented with, because remember, we're going through a transformation, and as the DNA begins to reactivate, you will be merging with the world of the dream world, okay? So pay close attention to your dreams. And if you notice, if you watch this, try this for y'all before you go to sleep. Before you go to sleep tonight, focus on one thing, maybe the news, something you see on the news, or focus on, say you're reading an article, right? Or let me see. Like I'll talk about somebody, and then we get in a conversation about somebody, not bad, but I'll be talking about something, and I'll end up dreaming about it. This happens a lot. Is this happening to you all? Because it happens a lot. That's why I don't like to watch news, and I don't like to watch negative news. I find myself getting
all of
very
it's
angry.
negative.
Well, some is not.
Shit, I say about 85% of the news is negative.
Well, that's why I don't watch it. I don't watch it. It's just spirit. Well, I saw it like a vision. I was high before. Maria, she said they breached the spirit world. I saw it like a vision. I was high, but for real, you are too funny. You was high. You smoking weed. You smoking weed? Because you know that weed will make you see some things you don't want to see. It'll take you on the 10th dimension. You got to be careful with that, Maria, okay? But anyway, we got to understand that they are creeping into the spirit, into the dream world. But what's happening is the two are merging. It's merging. Have you noticed that? It's merging. So pay attention, family. Pay very good attention to your dreams. Write them down. But before you go to bed, I would just say, just watch a movie, and you'll end up dreaming about that movie. I'm just trying to show you how the energy is working now. Yeah. So you'll start dreaming about that movie.
Yeah, the energy is very powerful too, because sometimes you could just say something, think about something, and it'll happen. Like a lot of times with me and her, like you'll notice with your mate, you'll say something, and you may not even be thinking about it, then you can't stop thinking about it. Like with me and her, I'd be like, damn, I want some damn chicken. And then she'd be like, and I might ask her, you hungry? You want some chicken? She'd be like, I ain't even hungry. And then I'm like, man, I gotta give me some chicken or something. And then she'll be like, you know what? I want some chicken now that you mentioned like stuff like that, and vice versa. Like it happens all the time. So I don't know. I just think a lot of things that we hear and we speak are coming to fruition, because the time that we're in.
Because the DNA is reactivating, and we're intertwining with everything. Everything is becoming connected, and we're going to be one big brain. One big brain, okay? So everything is going to become connected. BP Papa, I like edibles, he said. Maria said, been on some other dimension before. It was, are you talking about when you smoke weed? And BP Papa, don't tell me nothing about no edibles, because I made the mistake of eating a goddamn piece of brownie edibles. Now, y'all, I don't smoke. I don't like to smoke weed, but I ate a goddamn edible. And when I tell you, I was throwing my guts up, trying to make myself throw up, and I heard myself up there in the 10th dimension somewhere. I was looking over my body. I was shaking and shit. I was in this goddamn brownie.
That's because the person we got the brownie from, they made it real, real strong.
I don't give a goddamn. I will never again eat no goddamn edible. And let me tell you this. When I tell you, I heard my voice going, Nikki, Nikki, Nikki. I'm like, what the hell? I'm looking at myself laying on the bed. I'm in the bathroom throwing up. I'm taking food, charcoal, and everything. Let me tell y'all, I would never eat a goddamn edible again.
She was like Craig on Friday.
Craig my ass. I was
you know who Craig, who smoked the joint and did it, he was going like that. He was like, that's how she was. Just
see,
like
that's
that.
why I can't do anything that takes me out of the natural order. I tried it twice in my life. One time I tried it when I went over to Jamaica years ago in the 90s. I went to do music, right, y'all? And my sister-in-law was like, just try it. You don't do nothing. You're bored. You don't drink. You don't do this. I was like, all right, shit. I said, I'll try one puff. Well, the stuff they had in Jamaica was green, like green. So she rolled up everything, right? So we were sitting on the bed, and when I smoked it, I looked down on the floor. I said, hey. I said, why the floor way down there? Why the floor way down there, right? I was like, shit. She started busting out laughing. But I'm like, y'all, I'm not a person that can do any type of thing, anything that's going to take me out of my element. I tried drinking one time. I drank one time, and then I want to fight everybody in the club. I'm drinking 100 proof Jamaican rum and Kanai wine. I thought I was all bad in New York. We was in the Bronx, right? And we in New York. And we in New York. And I'm drinking. I was like, let me just see how it feels to get drunk. My ass wanted to fight everybody in the damn thing. He told my friend that I was with, he was like, I had to pull you out of the club. He was from Jamaica. He was Chinese Jamaican, right? He said, I had to pull you out the club. He said, you want to fight this and this? And I'm cursing people out. What the hell you looking at? I'm drunk now, y'all. I'm not a drinker. Don't drink. But I drank 100 proof Jamaican rum and Kanai wine, 2 bottles. My ass wanted to fight and beat up everybody in the club, so he had to take me. I promise you I'll never drink again.
Nikki Nakaya has a question. She said, is Thomas going to contact me and can we be friends?
Nikki Nakaya, is Thomas going to contact you? You help out with the video. You got me talking, my mouth is dry. You help out a little bit, Mr. ADINKRA. Then you got me all doing all the work. You sitting here just chilling back and like, you know what I mean? Come on. Is Thomas going to... Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Ara Day. Jasmine, I miss you. I just passed your number the other day. I ain't seen you in a long time, young lady. You have to call and catch up with me.
I thought that was
okay.
Other
Nikki Nakaya. What's his name again?
Thomas.
Tap into your first eye, brother ADINKRA, because you got the same gift I got. Don't act like you don't have the same gift. What I see with Thomas, I don't know. Nikki Nakaya, it looks like this man got a woman. Don't you know he got a woman? Look, y'all, my afro. Don't you? He got a woman. Looks like he has a woman. Yeah, I keep seeing a woman with him, but I don't know. I'm not seeing that he's going to reach out no time soon. Okay? Yeah, it looks like he got a woman. What'd she say?
Oh, she didn't say nothing. Oh, Nikki Nakia. I'm sorry.
He keeps calling her Nakaya.
Nakia. My bad.
All right, Maria, one last one about Emmanuel. Do you see longevity for our relationship? And thank you for Spirit Center. You know, honestly speaking, Maria, he loves you, so I do see it. You're another one. It's going to be up to you, but I do see that you all will last a long time if you want to. It's going to be up to you.
You got your afro on this thing.
Okay, well, I'm trying to read the message.
Oh. It should. It ain't got
enough charge. Okay.
There you go.
See, now you made me get out the thing. See, okay. Hold on. See what you did?
Oh, she says he got a woman. I know. Oh, you know, we need to leave that alone.
Maria, I know you love his ass, and he loves you too. So that's why I see longevity for the one ship. And start calling the one ship so y'all don't curse your relationships. I always like, when you say relationships, you cursing the next one. Oh, you have a one ship, okay? Joanne, no, he's not. I don't see he's that dirty type of dude. I don't see that. I see he has a little bit morals about himself. But yeah, Nakia, so he does have a woman, right? Okay. Jaleesa says, Miss Nikki, Ken Abram gave me some weed butter and I was a mess. The room was spinning, took 2 cold showers, and slept the day away. Never again. I know that's right. Because,
I remember one time I had a cousin. He didn't smoke. He drunk beer, but he didn't smoke. So when I finally got him to smoke weed, he was acting like that, and I thought this shit was funny. So I kept trying to convince him to go get tattoos because he's against tattoos. I was trying to get him to tattoo my cousin James.
Okay.
I was trying to get him to get a tattoo while he was hot.
I needed something to me.
But he was like, hell no, you hot?
Yeah.
All right.
So give me something over there to fan. I'm hot, y'all. That's that medical.
Drink some cold water.
Cold water. Give me. Is it cold or is it hot cold? It ain't cold because ain't no ice in there. It ain't cold.
Oh, man.
All right, y'all. So look. Okay. BP Papa, who's Eric Adams? Any more questions over there? Just give me that paper right there. I'll fan with that paper.
A paper?
Any more questions?
You want me to turn the air on since you right there?
No, so it don't make noise. Hey, Kyle. How you doing, Kyle? Y'all getting ready for the new year? Y'all know y'all got to get your New Year's readings and get ready to do your spiritual baths, cleanse your houses for New Year's. Y'all know y'all better get ready for that, right? That's right. It's menopause. That's right. Black mayor recently elected to New York City.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, you read the spirit a little bit. Remember?
I don't know about his spirit. I wasn't feeling him too much, BP Papa. I was not feeling him too much. Damn, that orange juice set off the acid set off my stomach. Okay. All right. I wasn't feeling him too much, BP. I don't know. Something about his spirit I'm not feeling. He may be a good, mayor, but I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Frederick Harris, how are you? What else we got?
Nikki Nakaya says, yes, we kinda in the same situation, but I was hoping to be platonic friends. I like talking to him, but I think I'm okay with him. Says he says I'm not okay with him too. Okay, thank y'all. I don't know. She says she don't see him. You say you don't see him contacting her soon. I don't know. I kept saying he might contact you, but it ain't he. Y'all said you sure y'all was platonic?
Let me tell y'all something. Well, what you see?
Nah, I just see he might try to. I don't know.
Go ahead, say you can
I,
be well.
I see he might try to. He might try to contact her to sleep with her. That's what I was picking up. But
ladies, don't play second to no woman. We had a client not too long ago, and I was talking to another client. She was telling me about her friend, and her friend was messing with a married man. And she said she wasn't going to stop because she's sick of men doing shit like that, okay? I said, put yourself in the other woman's shoes. I said, because for one. For two, you should never want to play second to no other woman. Don't ever play second to a woman. And men don't play second to a man, another man, period. That means you don't think worthy of yourself. You're not worthy of who you are and what you are. Okay? You're not worthy.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Nikki Nakia, okay, I hear you.
What'd she say?
She said she ain't no booty call.
I know that's right. I know that's right, but don't ever
He gonna
play
be
second.
over there. He gonna come see you. He gonna be staring at his watch. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, when we gotta go home. Don't do that, ladies. Don't do that, man. Because you know what?
He gonna
You
be
enjoy-
looking at that clock. Y'all
But
gonna
it's
be
not
you
funny.
gonna be getting mad.
It
Why you
is
keep
not
looking
funny.
at your
It
clock?
is not funny at all. Because at the end of the day, people have gotten killed behind shit like that. So really, at the end of the day, not only that, you don't want to mess up your blessings because your blessings will get messed up.
I seen I was watching this young kid. He was on YouTube. He was going up to couples that were in relationships for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Well, most of them were in relationships. So if they were in there like 3, 4, 5 years, he asked them, let's do a what do you say, a loyalty test. Y'all switch phones, right? And see the outcome. A lot of the men were like, yeah, some men gotta try to act like that, like they are innocent and stuff like that, and they was switching phones and stuff. And then, they say, okay, call his friend, who's your best friend? Okay, call him and just say, guess who I'm with? And they want to see what the best friend is gonna say, because the best friend, they tell their best friend everything. So they put them on speaker and they say, okay, guess who I'm with? And then a lot of times, most of the time, the guys would be like, they'll say that, the dude's woman, like, cause and so, but a lot of times on the girls would be like, they'll be guessing all kind of dudes. And so, but it turns out, it came about even, but I was just like, people play games and they have no loyalty. And we got to start looking for people that are going to be loyal, not just when they're around us, but just be loyal and truthful, because there's no reason to lie. If you want to deal with somebody, especially in these times, you could just tell them the truth.
Now, Kyle, I never heard of Big O. I'm going to have to check that out. What is it, a platform like this? Boy, they got so many damn platforms that y'all got all them apps on my phone. They got this Telegram and this Gram and this Facebook and they got so much shit. It's not even funny. But I never heard of it. What is it? What is it? A platform like this where you can get on and do your, they got Clubhouse now. I'm like, they got so many damn different platforms. Shit.
Clubhouse is getting bigger and bigger because they integrate everything with
Yeah.
with YouTube. So no matter what app it's on, you're gonna see it. You're probably gonna see it on YouTube.
Exactly. Major platform, trust me, what y'all do, it's number one. Okay. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. So, Kyle, why don't you go over there and put the good word in for us and tell them to be coming. Tell them the spiritual vault is coming to Big O. BIGO.
Big O.
Okay? Well, ain't Facebook worldwide, y'all? Yeah, because Joanna's in Guyana. She's in South America. Yep. It's worldwide. Maurice. Hey, Maurice Divine.
Pesos. Will I get a lot of money in 2020? Peso. You gotta donate. Are we doing that too? Money readings, financial readings.
Yeah, I'll do it if you pay $5.
You gotta donate $5 to get your question answered.
Peso. You must be Mexican.
He might not be Mexican. He probably like money.
Peso. Are you Mexican or you just like money?
He might like money. Oh, no. Peace and love, by the way. Peace and love, peso.
Okay, so Joanne, you're in New York too. Ain't you in New York too, Maria? Ain't you in New York too? Did I wipe the black off my eyes? What did I do, y'all? I got black makeup there. Okay. Ain't you there? Go to the App Store. You would thank me later. I promise you. All right, Kyle. When we get off of here, I'm gonna go to the App Store. This is on Apple, right? And it's called Big O. Okay. We're gonna have 3 phones lined up. I remember one time we was doing Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. We had 3 phones.
He said no, laugh out loud. See, I told you, he probably just like money or something. Peso. That's why he asked about his money.
Peso. Peso cinco. Peso cinco donato, okay? And then we could read if you're gonna have a lot of money. Yes, please, dear.
I think if he was Mexican, his name would have been Mucho Dinero.
I don't know. But if you want that question, I can read it for you. Peso, give me your first name. Yes, please, dear. All right, so Kyle, you're on there already? So you're under Kyle GQ Pittman on Big O? How many of y'all think we should do the radio show again? How many? Because people have been asking me about doing a radio show again. And we've been getting old people finding us on YouTube from Blog Talk Radio. How many people? Y'all see my afro? My afro is like a whoa. Look here, y'all. You see this? See how long my hair is? You see this right here? I'll be out and people be like, I like your afro. I'm like, Black Power. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. Just kidding. I'm on the app, but I'm not a host. You will see that YouTube channel link.
NICKY says do the show again.
Papa says, you said NICKY, you said I should do Blog Talk already? Again? Oh, your name is Ready on Big. Okay, I love to hear. Maria Abrams, I'm sorry. Y'all, I'm thankful to have a lot of hair. I've always had a lot of hair, but sometimes I just don't feel like doing it. I'll go outside like this. I'll brush it and go outside. Or when it's hot in the summertime, I wash it and then I put conditioner and let it curl up. I just never been one to, since when I was younger though, I would cut hair, different hairstyles and stuff like that. I used to have the, whatchamacallit hairstyle. Remember, what's them chicks' names?
Ooh.
From Queens. Y'all know who I'm talking about? People send you gifts against okay. People send you gifts that converts to cash. Really? It's called Big O? Okay.
Big O.
Big O. BIGO. And it's on the platform. Okay. BP Papa, what's your question? You said you donated on there?
Elite Goddess says salt and pepper.
Pesos. I kind of think so too. I think that's why I didn't go back to doing Blog Talk because it's kind of outdated because everybody's doing TikTok. Everybody's doing YouTube where they want to see you. For years on Blog Talk, I would never show my face. Nobody knew what I looked like for about 2 years. Yeah. Just like.
NICKY says it was the bomb. Missed the shows.
We used to have fun. I don't know what y'all. We used to have a lot of fun on Blog Talk. We used to, debating and debating and cussing each other out and everything else. We used to have a lot of fun. But I think the reason why the show got so popular is because I used to allow people, I would let people come on and just talk and just engage people. And people always have a voice. People want to hear. People want to hear. People have a voice, so they want to hear. So that's what made the show so popular, because I would let people voice their opinions. Well, I think that men should turn around and they should treat women nice, and then it would get into a whole debate, and then everybody start debating, and I would have to shut the lines down because people know how to shut the hell up. It was fun though. We would have some really hot topics.
We could probably just do that on YouTube and just have them call in. But people, I don't know, on YouTube, people be kind of scared to call in because when they could post like when we're doing free readings, they won't even call in. They be scared to call in.
Yeah, because a couple of years ago we were letting people call in. You had a few select, but people were scared. A lot of people rather type. Yep, a lot of people like to type. So people, you know.
And people do. And yeah, Candy Rain said we had to do the chats too. Yeah, because the chats was on there too.
Yeah, Block Talk. I watched them change chats. I was one of the first person to do Block Talk in 2007 when they first started. So I watched them change the face, the way it looked, the chats, the way the phones look, and everything. Thank you for that, Kyle. When we get off, I'm going to get the app.
What's VOYFYI?
All right, y'all. We got 5 minutes left. I got to get off of here in a minute, go take my shower, and go to bed early. Okay? So we got 5 minutes left.
Peso says the benefit of Blog Talk was no fear of censorship.
Right, that's very true, Peso.
Yeah, because they get on Blog Talk and say any damn thing.
Yeah, because we used to say, I would cursing people out, and then we had the people, mostly the brothers though, it would be funny, they would come on just to push my button because they know certain things would set me off, right? So it would be the brothers, and I'll cuss them a new ass, and they used to love it. They was like, oh, let me get on here and get Nikki Love upset, and I'll cuss them out, get the hell off my goddamn line. I had one brother that came on, he used to come on, he was a Hebrew Israelite. And he told me, my mother better bow down and kiss my feet. I cussed him a new ass. I said, who the hell you think you talking to? I said, who the hell you think you talking about? I said, you came out of your mother's vagina. Let me tell you, but they used to do it on purpose because they know it would push my buttons and they would be back there cracking up. But those are the fun days of Block Talk. We had some really, really good topics. We had some celebrities on there. We had some of the black scholars on Block Talk. Yeah, it was off the chain back then, but it's a new day and new time, and these youngsters are going to take over, these new millennials, as they call them, and they're doing a whole nother thing on TikTok and shit and every goddamn thing else.
Neosha says, are y'all still doing dream interpretations?
Neosha, we got 5 minutes left. Go ahead with yours. What did you dream? Okay, Kyle, I'll keep you updated.
Peso said they used to love pissing Nikki off.
You remember that, Peso? They sure did. And they just wanted to hear me go off. That's all. But it was kind of cool because it actually, when I tell y'all, when we did the TV show, when we did WeTV, the Spirits of Atlanta, when I did that, they found my demographics was over 3.5 million, and I didn't even know my fan base was that big around the world. And then when we did the TV show, that one little episode we did put my demographics up to 500 million. So honestly speaking,
thousand?
500. No, it was 500 million, right? So the first demographics around the world was 3.5 million from Blog Talk Radio, because the Blog Talk Radio streamed on many different platforms. So you had people all from Japan and UK listening to our radio show, and then when we did the one little TV show, and they recognized me from the Blog Talk, that brought my demographics up, and I had 500 million people around the world who was aware of Nikki Love. That's why. Lift Black Voices. Maria Evans, that's right. So with saying that, family, okay, go ahead, Neosha, real quick, because we have to get off of here. I got to get up early, family. What's the dream?
What's your dream, Neosha? She didn't put it on it. Neosha, what's your dream? Neosha Osborne, what's your dream? She might have got off. Ken, since you're one of my favorites and an initiate, I'll answer this question for you. You got a lot of blessings coming this year, but Spirit is saying you need to get up and walk. Okay? Get up and walk. But you got some blessings coming to you this year. And if you want to end up reading, you want a group chat, you can ask me, okay? In our initiation group chat.
Last thing before we go, family, if anybody, any brothers and sisters are interested in the African Divination class, reading with stones, bones, and shells, you can sign up. The class is going to start next Friday. It's $150 for 4 weeks. You get a divination mat with it, and you get the tools, which are the stones, bones, and shells with the divination mat. Very interesting. It's a form of reading that anybody could do. You don't have to be able to see like me. And if you do, it's okay. You can use that too. Because sometimes when I get lazy, I just go throw my bones, and I pretty much get a good, read from my divination map. But it's like a game board almost, but anybody could use it. So that's why I offer it to the public, so they can, have a way of reading. Some people want to learn a different type of way of reading, opposed to, tarot cards or something like that. So it's a ancient or African form of reading. Okay. So we're starting the class next Friday. If you want to join the class, hit me up inbox. I'll put your name on the list, your email. You can pay your $150, and when the classes start, I will email everybody, and it's done on Zoom. We do it live, so it's not over the phone. It's done on Zoom. Okay. So on that note, family, we'll see everybody soon again. We might bring a special guest on next time. We'll see. Y'all have a beautiful evening, a lovely evening. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here, because I got to get up early, y'all. Got to get my beauty sleep. So, saying that, see y'all.
All right.
Blessings, family.
Peace and blessings, family.
All right, Kyle, I'm gonna check it out now. Oops.